We have a policy that has been designed, deliberately or not, who knows why these things happen, that literally rewards people who have nuclear weapons. Pakistan has a military dictator. He overthrew an elected leader, so now he's our friend. We go into Afghanistan, instead of going after Al-Qaeda and going after Osama bin Laden, we occupy the country for the interests of oil companies. And then what we do is we go, we support the Iraqis, and support the regime that we have there, pretending this is going to bring sensibility back to the situation. But at the same time, we reward those people. We look at Pakistan, who now is targeting Osama bin Laden, we send them money. And they sent technology to Korea, North Korea. North Korea is now playing games with us. So it seems like we as Americans have only two choices. That is either we bomb them or go to war or we subsidize them. Why don't we just leave them alone? Immediately after 9/11, the attack on our civil liberties became very determined. And the many bills that were passed were not new proposals. They had been around. They were not brand new. But the 9/11 attack was the excuse, and it wasn't part to gin up the eagerness in the American public. And many members of Congress knew that they had not studied the bill. They couldn't have. We only got an hour or two to look at it. It wasn't even really available to us. But when the picture had to come up, when I asked them about why are you voting for this, you haven't had a chance to read it, they said, well, remember people want us to do something. If I don't vote for this, then I haven't done anything. And besides, it's the Patriot Act. I won't be patriotic if I don't vote for this bill. So they voted for it. And then we start worrying about what it has done. And it's done a great deal of harm. And it's on the books. And it's not the kind of thing like they did in World War I where many of these things were reversed. This war is perpetual. And it's going to last a long time. They're not allowed to change their tune. Why is it now that we have warrantless searches? Why do we have the rejection of habeas corpus? Why do we have this notion that even information that is obtained from the tortures is admissible in court? And why did we, as a Congress, change the Insurrection Act? The Insurrection Act had for many, well, since 1807, I believe, that it said that the President has the right to declare an insurrection an emergency with the consent of the governors and the Congress. But now, it's only under the consent of the President. Anytime, and for very lax reasons. For medical reasons, for weather reasons, public order, they can declare martial law. And they can be held, American citizens can be held as enemy combatants, and which means that the stage is set for American citizens to be held without due process and even being heard before a judge. And very, very dangerous. And quite frankly, I don't think we're going to see that massively abused in the next few months or even a year or two. But the idea that we're moving in that direction, we have no idea why. What was the purpose of removing those protections? If somebody didn't think it was a good idea, as protecting the state. We're supposed to be existing, and the government's supposed to exist to protect you.